What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great week, getting lots of gains. Today, I wanna take you through how to do a muscle up. Now, I think a lot of people see muscle ups online, and get kind of intimidated when trying to learn them because they think, I don't have enough muscle to do a muscle up. That is entirely not true. The majority of muscle ups you're seeing are actually done by using momentum and not so much muscle. Now, I'll show you what I mean. Most people, when they think they're gonna do a muscle up, they think they're gonna grab the pull-up bar, they're gonna pull really hard and get over the bar and do a muscle up. That's not gonna happen because when you're pulling like you're doing a pull-up, the problem is the bar is actually in your way. So to get over the bar, what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna swing a little bit so that when we swing out, we're gonna use momentum from our legs to drive us up backwards, then pull ourselves over the bar, and then do our dip to complete our muscle up. So what I'm saying is that we're actually gonna go back this way in a diagonal direction and then pull ourselves over the bar. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna cover 3 types of muscle up. I'm gonna show you a kipping or momentum-based muscle up, which is gonna look a bit sloppy. That's what we're gonna start with to get you over the bar. That's what I actually started with, then I cleaned up my muscle up later. The second type of muscle up I'm gonna show you is a much cleaner, or what people would call a less and or no kipping muscle up. And then the last muscle up I'll show you is gonna be a true dead hang muscle up where I'm literally going to be hanging using 0 momentum and slowly pulling myself over the bar for a false grip muscle up. Before I hop up on the bar, I wanna show you my new product called Rep Wax. This is actually a chalk alternative. So it's a wax designed for grip. You can actually rub this on anything you need grip. I love using it on the bar. You can use it on dumbbells. You can use it on a barbell. You can put it on door handles if you want to. One really cool thing about Rep Wax is that because of its natural properties, it's antibacterial, antimicrobial, and has antiviral properties, meaning that germs won't transmit when you rub it on something. So, let's get into it. I'm gonna rub some of this on the bar right here, increase my grip. The whole reaching up thing totally wasn't working. Had to get up here, get a nice thick coat on for all the grip. Oh yeah, not going anywhere. All right, let's get it. So to get started, the first thing we're gonna wanna work on is our swing. And what you'll see sometimes when people are working on their swing is they tend to kind of do this whipping motion. And I know in CrossFit, this can work to do muscle ups, but for learning muscle ups, it's kind of difficult. So what I would recommend is you wanna get what I would call a full body swing. Your whole body is gonna be swinging to get you in the right position for a muscle up. So again, I'm gonna jump up, and my whole body is swinging here. Notice I'm not whipping, I'm leading with my feet, and my whole body is following. Now, once you've worked on that swing, we wanna talk about timing. So, as you're swinging out, when you reach that pinnacle of your swing, right before you swing back, that's when you're gonna send your muscle up. So again, you're gonna swing out. Right as you reach the end/pinnacle of that swing, you're gonna use that momentum you're about to gain going backwards to send yourself diagonally up to go over the bar. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. I'm here, I'm swinging out. I'm gonna reach the pinnacle, and I'm gonna send it, and there's a muscle up. Don't worry, I made that look way easier than it actually is. We're gonna go over all that. But again, I wanna show you that swinging technique. The next thing we're gonna work on after you get the swing down is swinging through our shoulders. The more we swing through our shoulders, it's gonna put us in that good form to then send up into that muscle up. Also, as we're swinging out and reaching that pinnacle, where the momentum's actually going to start is really in your hips and your knees. So as you swing through, reach the pinnacle, you're gonna drive your knees and hips up towards the bar. That's a key part of the muscle up. That's where all your power and explosiveness is going to come from. You're gonna swing through, drive the hips up towards the bar, and then pull yourself over. I'm gonna show you a technique now to work on that. Grab the bar, I'm gonna be swinging out, swinging through my shoulders. As I do that, I'm gonna drive my hips up. And this technique here is you can come out and drive your knees. Come out, drive your knees. Come out and drive your knees. As you get that down and get better at that, you'll start feeling yourself getting higher and higher and in a better position to muscle up. And I'm gonna show you now that as I keep working on that driving the knee technique, I'm gonna eventually get myself over the bar. So I'm gonna jump up, swing out, get set, swing out, drive my knees. Out, drive my knees. Out, drive my knees. I'm getting higher and higher here. And finally, I'm over for a muscle up. So now, we've got our swing. We're swinging through our shoulders. Once we reach the pinnacle of that swing, we're about to go back. We're gonna drive our knees and hips up towards the bar. Once you get to this point, it's all about pulling yourself over the bar and doing that dip to finish off the muscle up. As you're working that, it may be very difficult at first. It was actually very difficult for me when I started. I think it literally took me a month to learn how to muscle up. I remember when I learned, I actually learned with my brother, and he learned it like right away. Like, we were screwing around after watching a YouTube video a long time ago. Came out to a pull-up bar, he jumped on the bar, did a few swings, boom, did a muscle up. I was like, wow, that's so cool. I tried it, couldn't even do it. It took me like a month. So the point is, it takes a long time. Don't worry, stick with it. You can totally get this. It's really about your timing and your technique. And again, using this knee drive technique is really gonna help you develop the muscle up. Another great thing to try is to actually step away from the pull-up bar. So you're like probably 2.5 to 3 feet back, and you're gonna basically jump up to the bar, swing through, and then send your muscle up. The reason this can be helpful is because by jumping from out here, it's gonna set you in the perfect position to do a muscle up. So I'm gonna start right here, see the bar, jump up, swing out, drop knees, pull up, and there's a muscle up. Another great technique to try if you're still having issues doing your muscle up is to actually start on top of the bar and drop down. That's also gonna really help set you in a good position to muscle back up. Once you get muscle ups down, the second muscle up in your set is always easier than your first, because again, when you drop down, it puts you in that perfect position to go back up. I'll show you that now. Jump, swing, knees up. So again, once I'm up here, I'm gonna drop down. It's gonna put me in the perfect position. Drop, down, knees up. And that's basically how to muscle up. All right guys, the last muscle up technique we're going over today is what's called a false grip muscle up. This is a true muscle up, and this does require muscle. We are basically gonna have our hands over the bar in what's called a false grip. And the reason for this is it allows us to get ourselves over the bar without any momentum. So I'm literally gonna be dead hanging from the bar with a false grip, using no momentum and all muscle. I'm gonna be pulling myself up to the bar. Then I'm gonna basically bring my legs slowly up just to change my balance point so I'm able to tip over the bar. And once I get to this position here, push up to complete my muscle up. Definitely a harder muscle up. This strength, I think, comes from doing lots of muscle up reps. Over time, you're gonna build that muscle up strength, which will slowly enable you to do a false grip muscle up. Another way to try this, if the false grip itself is too difficult, instead of grabbing the bar with your hands, you can actually rest the bar beneath your wrists, which I will also show you. It's a much easier technique. It's still difficult in that it's basically a false grip muscle up, but again, having the bar here beneath your wrists is gonna make it easier to get over the bar when you get to the top. So I'll show you the false grip muscle up first, then I'll show you the modified technique. So key point with this false grip muscle up is getting your hands in the proper position. So I'm gonna jump up, get my hands really set over the bar in that false grip position. I'm gonna hang, I'm gonna pull myself up slowly, try to get to the top of the bar, slowly transition, and push up. And that is how you do a false grip muscle up. Now I'm gonna show you the modified technique. Again, I'm gonna place the bar just beneath my hand on my wrist, like so. I'm gonna hop up, get my wrists up there, lock them in place, dead hang, slowly pull myself up, transition over the bar, and then push up. And there's a modified false grip muscle up. Whew. And that is basically how you do the entire array of muscle ups. Again, muscle ups are really based on technique and form. So if you don't get it right away, it's okay. Practice makes perfect here. put in the reps, put in the time. Eventually your body will figure out that timing so you can do a muscle up. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below, or you can message me on Instagram. Get those muscle ups down. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have an awesome day and get after it.